Hello there. I actually woke up before the game started, but I had something to sort out quickly, so apologies for that. Would have been nice to start the stream on a Hawthorn goal, but it's stopped on the line. The quarter is 4 seconds from being over. Excuse me. Actually, a good opportunity to share links out on the Discord. Hello, 69, how you doing? Well, it is quarter time. Yeah, there it is. For OBS broke for a second. Welcome, Ravinho, as well. There we go. Hello, Ben, how you doing? I don't know about you, mate. I tipped the Giants. Your tipping this week hasn't been so good. Yeah, to be fair, quite a few people's tips have not been too good. I forgot to share my yesterday's videos on Twitter, so I'm gonna do that now. And today's. And obviously on Discord as well, and Facebook page. So I got to do this every day. Got to do it when I wake up, actually. Anything that's uploaded today. Facebook page, Twitter, Discord. You used to put Instagram as well, but I just stopped doing that. And this is like a big video. I don't get emails anymore from my YouTube comments. I need to go and sort that out. The last week or so, I've not got any emails for YouTube comments. I got to keep going on my channel to just find comments. A little bit annoying. I think Adelaide will beat Gold Coast. Gold Coast are not as good away as they're at home. Because Adelaide look very good at the moment. They're top 3 for a reason. They're only 2 points off Brisbane as well, who are on fire at the moment. I don't know why, but it doesn't feel like Saturday to me. I don't know what it is. It feels like a completely different day to me. Okay. Next channel, no uploads. I'm way too slow with pasting links. Let's not concede straight away, please, lads. No, flip's sake. They didn't smash Collingwood, so like, they beat them by a few points. That's not smashing. They survived Collingwood is what they did. They lost a 40-point lead. They managed to survive at the end. Excuse me, flip's sake. SMS Richmond is what you thought it would be. Yeah, they make close games out of bottom teams, Essendon. Against North and West Coast, they only just beat them both. Could have lost both games. Now you got Richmond giving run for their money as well. And that is the bottom 3. Where are Essendon? I'm surprised they're 12th, to be honest. Horrible percentage. Yeah, true. Yes. Big goal. Yeah, true. Like with Essendon, like they don't, when they win, they don't win by big margins, do they? So and it can't help their percentage really. I feel like our kit looks better next to the Freo kits. And that's not me insulting the Freo kits. I'm saying like it it looks brighter next to purple. A very random observation for me. I know it's not a usual kit, but you know. Market. Almost constant. It feels like Gonsol's been around for so long, man, and he has. But in my mind, I'm just like, how is he not like 45? Because I remember reacting to like old clips of him, like in like 2016. In 2016, I was watching clips of him from before 2016. I swear. He's only 33. Bloody hell. When I first started reacting to AFL, like when I first started watching anything related to AFL, I remember Jack Constant in like old games I reacted to. And this was 9 years ago. I was watching old games 9 years ago, watching Jack Constant. He's still around now, playing good football. So in my mind, it's just like, how's he only 33? Oh yeah, Ben, that whole Arsenal Chelsea thing is very weird. Like, I saw a tweet yesterday, like, someone's got to do some journalism on this, because something's wrong. There's some sort of weird relationship between Arsenal and Chelsea, the hierarchy in those two clubs. Why do we keep buying nonsense players from Chelsea? I don't understand. Yes! We lead. I actually tipped Freo in this game because I thought we'd lose. So it's good to see us keeping up with them for now. I know Freo lost last week, but they were on a bit of a win streak before that. Plus they're at home. I don't understand us spending 52 million on a Chelsea player that isn't even that good. When we need other players more. Don't know if it's gone through yet, but it's strange, yeah. Hang on. Apologies for that. Had an important phone call. Well, I always tip based on what I think will happen. Sometimes there's a rare occasion where I'll tip based on what I want to happen, but most of the time I tip. Sometimes I take a risk. So sometimes I take a risk and I go like, I say sometimes I take a risk every week, but like I'll take like one risk, just to like see, you know, see if it will happen, because there's always surprises here and there. But for the most part, except for like one tip, the rest of my tips I always tip based on what I think will happen, and I thought Freo would beat Hawthorn. Obviously, plenty of time to go, only 1 point. We got 3 whole quarters basically. I just feel like we've had a lot of tests this season, and we've failed quite a few of them. We have passed a few. We've passed a few good ones, especially the Adelaide test. You can see Adelaide right now; they're flying. Beating them was pretty big. Obviously, it was in Tasmania, which helped, but we've also failed quite a few tests. And Free are a team that are contenders for the 8, and they're at home. I felt like this is a test that another test we might fail, but hopefully I'm wrong. Took like 6 risks, yeah, but like 5 of them I thought would actually happen. 5 of them I thought would actually happen. There's only one risk. I don't know which one. I can't remember which one it was, but there's only one risk I took that I thought. I don't know. I need to rewatch my own video just to double check. Delusional enough. I'm not taking this from Ethan who thought Richmond would beat Adelaide. I think Richmond will beat Adelaide and North Melbourne could beat Hawthorn. This was Ethan 2 weeks ago. They both got smashed by like 80 points. Flip's sake. Why have I got a phone call again for Flip's sake? Apologies again. That was a shorter phone call. I didn't take a risk with Essendon and Richmond, but I guess is it much of a risk to tip Richmond against Essendon? I tip Essendon though. Yeah, I think Gold Coast is the one. Yeah, Gold Coast is the one where I thought Collingwood are gonna win, but I'll tip Gold Coast because I want to take a risk. All the other risks I took, I genuinely thought would happen. But yes, I took like 6 risks. Yeah, it's true. The next Stupididiots episode will probably be after round 19, just so you know. So don't expect it this week. Even though it could have been this week. Please just clear it. They're going to be like 2-hour episodes. Nice one, nice one. He did so well to keep that in play, Gillivan. Hope I have fun reading a paragraph of tips. Should be interesting, mate. Wrexham are playing Australia at the moment and play the Melbourne team at Marvel. Franz of Shopper's Deadpool. That's funny. I knew they were in Australia because I think they mentioned it yesterday in commentary. Not yesterday, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Go Hawks. Beautiful. This is what I like to see. Want to see the Hawks win every week. That's what we like. It's what I like. I don't know about we. I don't think Ben likes it. Second quarter, Freo 1 goal, 1 goal, no behinds. Hawthorn 3 goals, 1. That's why we lead. Still 11:57 on the clock. Plenty of time in the second quarter. They're playing Orion, Wellington, Phoenix next Saturday. Should be a good game. Damn it. Mark for Freo. If we win this, we are 4th, level on points of Adelaide, which is pretty good. Obviously a lot weaker percentage wise. We'll be 6th if we lose, and Freo will be in the 8th. Those are the stakes of this game. Goal Freo. It's now 2 points. We've got Port Ellen and Tasmania next week, and then Carlton at the G. 2 interesting home games. Then it's Adelaide away. Now that is a tough one. After Adelaide away, you got Collingwood. Hawthorn Collingwood, Thursday, August 7th. That is 2 days before I turn 30. Oh boy. That could be quite the weekend. Wait, my birthday's on Saturday. Oh, damn. What on earth is this? The games on my birthday, night games. Carlton, Gold Coast, and Port Adelaide Freo. What sort of quality is that? Why are there people in an ambulance dancing on the screen? What's going on? After Collingwood, we got Melbourne, and then last round Brisbane at the Gabba. 3 of our last 4 games are against the top 3, and 2 of those away. Me a penalty. Yes, Jarman. Freo fans are booing, but it's fine. 50 metres. Save lives, you don't want me dancing. I know you're referring to the ambulance, people in the ambulance, but still. I just read it like that. That should have been a 50. Yeah, well, you know, we got the umpires, mate. Red Hawks finishing this year. We would do well to finish 5th. I don't think we'll finish 5th. I think 6th to 8th. Honestly, 6th to 9th. Hopefully not 9th, but we'll be somewhere between 6th and 9th. I'm just looking at our fixtures. We've got Adelaide away, Brisbane away, and Collingwood at the MCG last 4 games. And Melbourne as well, but that's the one game that looks like actually winnable out of the last 4. So you think if we don't win today, we've got Port and Carlton at home next, so that's something we can get wins in, but if we don't win both of those, then we could be looking at 9th, you know. But then again, you know, if you want to show you're a contender, winning those big games against the top 3 would be quite a statement. It's just that we're not. We're playing well in games, but we're not playing as well as we did last year, towards the end of last year. That's what worries me a little bit. But you say that now, but like if you look how tight it is between 9th and 5th, there's only 4 points there. That could change so easily. Especially like if those 3 games I mentioned, if we lost all 3, and the margin was still only like if it only takes like a few results to swing a certain way. Here we go. Yes! Go Hawks. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Excuse me. Bolton Mark. Bolton demonstrating a pregnancy before he kicks it. Bolton. Unfortunately, he gets the goal. It's 2 points again. More than 10 minutes of amusement. Has there been any goals in the... I swear it was like 23-24, like half an hour ago. What on earth is that scoreboard? They're just scoring. Over here we got goal for goal. Over there we got behind for behind. Nice one, Constant. Still doing his thing at his big age. We've got to do better when we go forward. I feel like we lose it too easily. Give you a hint what could that was going to change the idiots? Nah, there won't be a hint. I mean, Ben knows the answer, but Ben is trusted to keeping a secret. I haven't mentioned it, Ben. Don't worry, Ben. I think the only subscribers that know exactly what I'll be talking about is Ben and Kat. But Kat doesn't watch I don't think she watches the live streams. Sometimes she does. Sometimes she'll be, but like I think she's busy most of the time. And then Jordan, but Jordan's like a real life friend, so that's a bit different. But he watches my channels. Excuse me. I'm not sick. I have a bit of a cough. It comes and goes. Essendon got a goal. Oh wow, that's groundbreaking, that one. Free won a free kick, but free kick to Hawthorn. Yes, thank you, umpires. Inside 50. Nah, no mark. It was too crowded in there anyway. I'd be surprised there was a mark in there. Free kick 3-0. Damn. No free kick Hawthorn there. That's unbelievable, that one. Umpires, mate. What are you doing? You gotta be helping us. I should lead into this. Every time Hawthorn win, I see on Twitter, I see a reply saying free kick Hawthorn. I should just say thank you umpires every time they help us. This game's getting feisty. A lot of pushing and shoving around. I would prefer to see us push the ball into the goal. That'd be nice. With your feet, preferably. Hawthorn only lost one free kick count in a game all year. What do I think about that? What I think is... Thank you, umpires. Big fan of the umpires. They're so good. Yes! Get him! Now, it was so close to being touched as well. He got put the height on that perfectly. Oh, we got a fight. But not really. They're just tugging the shirts and pushing and shoving. Because that's all you can do, really, unless you want to get banned for hitting someone. I always love when they do that, when they start fighting, but they're not really fighting because they're just doing this. And it's like... Sometimes they get them on the floor and they just do this on the floor to their shirt. I'm just like, yeah, okay. Like sometimes in boxing where they'll start hugging each other for like 10 minutes. Yeah, it's like that. Ooh, unlucky. Soccer it! Ooh, too many bodies, too many bodies. Would have been nice if we got another goal there, but it was always going to be hard to get one there. Just kick it. Just get it behind or something. Better than nothing. Damn it. Intercept marks 307, Hawthorn 10. I don't know if that's just this quarter. I think it is. But that's what the Fox graphic just said. Holding the ball. Let's go Hawks. Not 15? That was like 30, mate. Out on the full, nice. Mark it. Behind. Just get it out of there. Just get it out of there. Composure. Okay, I don't think anyone's scoring a goal in this half. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go. That last second always takes longer. I'll be right back. I'm not working today, so I'm not going to take a shower. So I'm going to definitely be back on time. I'm going to go get a lolly. See, it's quite hot today. Well, the last few weeks in England, so really nice weather for an ice cream. Got one in the freezer. So yeah, I'll be back in like 5 minutes. It doesn't take too long to have one. Is everyone in the chat deaf or something? I literally said, I'm not taking a shower, I'm going to have an ice cream. And then 3 people said showered off. You guys alright? You might need an ear test, mate. You might need a hearing test. Excuse me. How long left? Just under 3 minutes. Again, my answer is, are you deaf, 69? I literally said, I'm not having a shower, I'm going to have an ice cream. I think you need an ear test, mate. How old are you, 65? Bloody hell. 3 of you said it as well, like 3 of you need ear tests. You're all 80 years old or something. I specifically said, I'm not having a shower. I want a lolly. Video mark. Goal Frio. Not how we need to start this quarter. Do 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 do. Ooh. Oh, Mr. Mark. That's not good. We are caught off guard too much. When we go forward and we lose the ball, we are caught off guard. Freo just attacks straight away almost. Free kick to Freo, unfortunately. Freo lead. Ooh, Tigers are winning. That's interesting. Was that not a good tackle? Why is that not? Flip's sake. Never met a Jan support before. Yeah, because there's like 10 of them. Throwing the ball, that's good. Freo started this quarter very well. We haven't at all. Clearly, whatever was said at half time has worked better for Freo than it has for Hawthorn. Only been a quarter of the third quarter though, so plenty of time. Free kick Hawthorn, yes. Gunston, bit far out. Not that he can't do it. It makes the distance, just not the accuracy. It's a touch behind anyway. Technically doesn't make distance either, but wasn't far off. He supports Gold Coast as well. He basically supports any team that has no flags. As soon as Tasmania join, he's gonna support Tasmania. He's gonna have 4 teams. It's just important for Fremantle to play judo, yes. The team is winning, probably. Bro has a purple and an orange scarf. He just changes them over when a team takes a lead. While he has his crazy food sugar mixes. That's high. Yeah. Arsenal third kit. Or was it like official? I remember seeing our potential away kit and third kit for the season. It looked really nice. Saka was wearing it. Oh, please, please! Every time Freo attack, I'm worried. I feel like we look very vulnerable defensively. Apologies. Mark it. Damn. Free kick Hawthorn, yes. Cheers, umpire. Hey, miss. He misses. What are we doing this quarter, man? We've not scored a single goal. It's so annoying. Oh, that's cool, man. That's nice. This camera angle is cool. Of this fight. Cameraman right there. Felt like a WWE camera, that. Tenders? Chicken tenders, yeah? That's some good food right there. Yeah, Richmond beat Essendon. That's funny. Gotta be betting a win tomorrow. Honestly, I completely forgot that was tomorrow. Why didn't I tip Richmond? I should have tipped Richmond. Ooh. Oh, flip's sake. Jeff, just release it. There's pressure on you. He was not paying attention. I don't think any of us were, to be honest, mate. Why that game was Saturday night, I don't know. Nice. Ginnivan is going to go for it. I think it's probably better to look for a pass. It's quite packed in the middle, though, in that 50. Ginnivan from outside 50. That's not on target. Can we get a mark, maybe? No, we can't. Ooh, soccer! I think that's all the way. Yes! Whenever I see a soccer, like, throw a pack of people, I assume, oh, maybe it might have been touched on the way. I think it's fine. It could have caught a foot, to be fair. It wasn't quite clear, but and I think from that last angle there, it didn't touch anyone. This is our first goal of this quarter. Freo scored 2 goals at the start of the quarter and haven't scored a goal since. Is that kind of game tonight? Goal confirmed. Nice. Anyone gets 9 out of 9 just trying to tipping genius. True. I bet someone probably did it. Someone probably did. That's a high. Yes! Oh, no mark. No mark. Shit. I thought that was going to be a mark. That's out on the full. That's out on the full. Thank you, Freo. Please get a goal out of this. Excuse everyone's on the team tips. That's not how it works, mates. Tips are fair game, mates. But, you know, people could be let off. You never know. Damn it! We should have done something with that. Okay, we're back. We're back. Is that a mark here? Yeah, it is. Yes, really have one behind the whole game. Yes. And that behind was early in the game. I remember like the score was 7-7 at one point, and that was like early start. In Peter Constant, big bark. I don't think it'll take that long, guys. When you think about it, like, there's not as many comments as before anyway. Because Dynamic Pool is banned until 2026. It was like half the comments. And like when I did the first 10 rounds, that took 2 hours. It took 2 hours to do the first 10 rounds. It's not going to take that long to like, what, like 4 rounds? It won't take that long. I think we'll be alright. Yes, McGuinness! This has to be a goal, surely. We're getting too many behinds, man. We need the goals, man. I think this is the closest range set shot we've had all quarter, in fairness. They've all been either like just on the edge of the 50 or outside the 50 or just inside the 50. Like it's always been like a fair distance out. Still, we should have done better with those kicks. This one is much closer. Still not easy, but much closer, and it's a goal. Yes. I feel like I should adjust the camera more. It feels like I'm like sinking. 9 seconds. £13. Just got to keep doing what we're doing. This will be a huge win if we can get this. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I have literally been here since the siren. I was going to say, like, let's not start the quarter by conceding and Freo attack straight away from the bounce. Thankfully, it's about early behind. Out on the full flip sake. Freo get an opportunity here. What was that? D'Ambrosio, for flip's sake. It's only been 55 seconds and they've had 3 opportunities to do something. What's going on? Why? Why must he start the quarter like this again? Freo scored 2 goals at the start of the third quarter as well. Now they got a goal at the start of the fourth. It's only been 1 minute and 6 seconds on the clock. Why can't we just start a quarter well? Instead of just... It's just we started a quarter with just Freo attacking. Go on. Joe. Ooh. Could even, I think, try to soccer it there. Would have been nice to get something there. It just didn't work out. Time in front. Freo 43%, Hawthorn 46%. The rest obviously was that, I think it was a draw in the first quarter. Or a couple of points. That's the game it's been. It's been competitive. It's been back and forth. Not surprised at all to see those percentages. All of Freo's goals in the second half have come at the start of the quarters. If we could just start quarters well, might have had a better lead at this point. Hit outs, Freo 47, Hawthorn 43. Clearances, Freo 30, Hawthorn 33. I'm just reading the Fox graphics. Damn it, Freo, get it out. Neither team is defending that well, but I feel like Freo are doing a better job than we are. I feel like we look a lot more vulnerable when Freo attack. But Free aren't defending that well either. They're making a lot of errors too. Joel mark. That came out of nowhere, that mark. Hopefully he can get this. Mabio Chol. That's wide. I knew it was wide as soon as he left the spoot. Just didn't look right at all. Could be a handy point, but you know, things change very drastically. There could be more behinds in this game. Kick it inside 50, just go. Touch behind. Maybe that should just maybe we should just do that more often. Just hit and hope, kick and hope. Kick it into the 50, see what happens. Go for chaos. Hello, Luke. How you doing? This is what I mean when I say we look more vulnerable defensively. As soon as Freo start attacking, there's so much space. Like, where is everybody? we make attacking easy for them. But when we attack, Freo get those numbers back. Even though they still make errors. It just feels like Free have so much more space when they attack. It's so annoying. Voss. That's a goal. 2 points. In the third quarter, Freo scored 2 goals in the first 5 minutes. Same story in the fourth quarter. In the third quarter, they didn't score a goal again after those 2 goals, but I don't know if that will repeat. Do I reckon Hawks will hold on? I hope so, mate, but I don't know. I just don't like that. Like, we started the third quarter badly. We started the fourth quarter badly. Really not a fan of that. We're making it like I feel like defensively we're just not. We're not there. Free come here. They come again. Oh, flipping heck, that's out on the full. What do you mean I sure that was in? That was clearly in. We all saw it going inside the post. Big tackle, aim on, big tackle. Funny thing has to lose. Yeah. Big loss for them. Big loss. No, 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 no. Frederick dropped it. It's good, it's good. He dropped it, he dropped it. Ah, Sicily. Oh, MP. Can't be dropping that, man. Oh, what you... My days. What is this? It's flipping pinball in the it's flipping pinball. We can't. I'm speechless. I'm speechless right now. Touch behind. Disappoint now. The next goal is key. At the moment, it looks like Freya are more likely to get it. Jaff, yes. Come on. Breakaway, let's go. Oh, no. Jaff keeps getting caught in... I feel like Jaff needs to get rid of the ball quicker. He's got caught a couple times now. That time he managed to get it away, but only just. We had an opportunity maybe to break away and get a goal, but it didn't happen. 11:17 to go. Mark for Darcy. What are we doing? We're not playing like we want to win the game. Darcy goal, 3-0 lead. Game of the year. Better than Adelaide Geelong. What was the other game that was really close? Can't remember which one it was. It's like a couple weeks later. Excuse me. $49,460 people in the crowd. Like how they waited until Free took the lead to announce that. Free kick to Freo, for flip's sake, man. It makes it extra frustrating that we still got to play Adelaide away, Brisbane away, and Collingwood. That's half our remaining games. This is a extra frustrating one to lose. Wow, we got the ball forward for once, but there's no one there to collect it. just a one Freo defender. We've not had a shot since that Chol behind. And when was that? That was ages ago. Just kick it out, man. Oh, he slipped! The problem is, we've not had a shot in ages. They've got more than double our inside 50s as a scorer. Their pressure's been much better. We're not defending well, and we're not attacking at all. It's just the fact it's only 5 points makes it even more annoying. Tracy Mark. They're all over us. They just dominated this entire quarter, aside from that one goal we scored. Goal for Tracy. Yeah, I agree. I think it's game over. Not just because they're not attacking well, it's just that, you know, it's been that sort of game where there's not many goals in each quarter. We have to do a lot in this remaining... How much is left? $6.45 left. And people asked me earlier, why did I tip Freo? Here's your answer. Free kick to Freo again. Great. Still ages left. We haven't scored a goal in ages, mate. The last time we scored, the clock said like 16 minutes or something. It's 6 minutes left now. Like, Freo scoring 3 goals in the quarter is actually quite a story for this game. We only scored 2 last quarter. We're not scoring many ourselves. Can't even handball it properly. For flip's sake. Yeah, we haven't scored a goal to score. I thought we did at the start. We didn't. Freo got 4 goals to score. Didn't even realise. Here we go. Attacking finally. Let's go. Watson. Watson. For flip's sake, Watson. You're not Lionel Messi, mate. Pass it. In fairness, at least he's trying something. That's the first week, most we've advanced down the field this entire quarter, I swear. Not much happening from the boundary throw. There's too many bodies in there. Fitting me a penalty to Freo, brilliant. We were literally attacking like this 10 seconds ago. Now it's for flip's sake. On the full, please. Yeah. He's okay. He's good. Good. He paid it. Putting some pressure on, but we need to actually, win the ball and actually get an inside 50. Fair play to Freo though. They played the score really well. I feel like the first 3 quarters we didn't play that well. We missed a lot of shots, but I think we managed the game well. I think we managed the game really well, all things considered. But this last quarter we just not turned up. This is the quarter it really matters the most, and we've just not turned up. Freo have turned up, and that's why they lead. They've literally scored all the goals this quarter. The fact that this game was winnable though is going to be frustrating because obviously you got, as I said like 5 times already, we got Crows away, we got Collingwood, and we got Brisbane away. We only got 6 games left. That's 3 of them. Now the other 3, Carlton and Melbourne at the G, and Port Adelaide next week in Tasmania. Ideally, we have to win all 3 of those. Because obviously, the Western Bulldogs are only 4 points behind us, with a better percentage. So, pressure's on there. Obviously though, the other teams around us could lose games as well, of course. And I'm sure they have some interesting fixture lists. We're not the only ones with a hard fixture list. There'll be others. Another free kick to Fremantle. Free kick Mantle today, my days. I'm going to extend Dynamic Pool's ban by a round for this. This is absolutely ridiculous. 10 behind, 10 behinds. 3 have only got 3. There's a goal. No, it's not. Okay. I thought it meant a distance. It didn't. Behind. If we kick 2 goals, it'd be a draw. It won't happen. Might kick 1 goal, maybe. No? Yeah? Can we do some attacking this quarter? That'd be nice. We haven't attacked since the first 5 minutes of this quarter. Yeah, I know, Luke. We have nothing. We just can't. We can't even handball it properly. Slipping and sliding everywhere. Just nothing. There's nothing there. Can't kick the ball. Can't do anything. Look what just happened there. For rip's sake. Voss behind. I mean, we're not going to get 2 goals anyway, but obviously that point is quite big. There's only 1:17 left. 2 goals in a minute is possible, but it won't happen. Not today. It has happened, just not here. Can't even get 1 bloody goal. Can we get 1 goal? I think it'd be nice to just get 1 goal, just a nice consolation. Thoughts and courts. Sums up this quarter really. Well, it was a good contest until it wasn't. We didn't turn up at all last quarter. Like, there was a point in the quarter where maybe Ochoa could have got a goal. He got behind. Everything that happened after that was just a downward spiral. This loss better not cost us a spot. We'll see what happens. Like, we got our next 2 games are Port Adelaide and Carlton. If we can beat both, then things look a bit better. But after that, we got Adelaide away and Collingwood. Then Melbourne at G, and then we got Brisbane at the Gabba last round. Ideally, we want to be in the 8 before we play Brisbane, but after this game, I don't know, man. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. I've not got work today, so I don't need to rush out. I'm gonna check fixtures. I'm gonna check Western Bulldogs fixtures. Let's see who they got. Okay, they got the Gabba next. Then they got Essendon, who they should beat. Then they got Giants, that's at Marvel. Then they got Melbourne and West Coast. Then Freo at Marvel. They leave Melbourne once, and that's next week. Okay. They got an easier fixture list than us then. Freo. Let me check if Freo got next. Freo have got Collingwood next. Then they got West Coast in the derby. They should smash West Coast. Then they got Carlton at Optus. Then they got Port Adelaide away. Hey, Ravino, can you do us a favour, please? Do us a favour, mate. You know you want to. Beat Freo, please. Please do it, please. Then they got Brisbane at Optus. Then they got Western Bulldogs in round 24. Bulldogs free around 24 could be huge. Dynamic pools ban. Let me check. Round 13, 2026. Who else should I check? I'll check GWS. Let's check GWS. They got Essendon at Marvel next. Then they got Sydney. Interesting. Okay, so the Sydney Giants game same round as the Western Derby. Then they got Western Bulldogs at Marvel. Then they got North Melbourne. That's in Manuka and Canberra. The Gold Coast away in round 23. Then St Kilda at home. I tipped Freo in this one, but I'm not happy about it. I'll check Gold Coast as well, screw it. I'm not going to check the top 4 because I think they're all finishing above Hawthorn. So for me, they're not a concern to me right now because I don't think we're on their level. But I'll check Gold Coast. Gold Coast, Adelaide away. So Adelaide, Gold Coast next week is huge. I think Adelaide should win because they're at home. But we'll see what happens. Then the Q Clash. Okay. The Q Clash, the Sydney Derby, and the Western Derby in the same round. I thought the fixture was randomised. That's a funny coincidence, that one. Gold Coast, Richmond. Then they got Carlton at Marvel. So Richmond game is at Gold Coast Stadium. So is they got Giants at Gold Coast Stadium as well. And then last round, they got 2 fixtures, probably because of the postponed fixture. So they got Essendon and Port Adelaide. Obviously, won't be on the same weekend. That's still to be confirmed. To be fair, it could be added in within rounds, but I don't know when. But they got Port Adelaide away, Essendon at home. No, Dynamic Paul was banned for multiple things. He made Ricky jokes. He attacked new viewers in the streams. He did a lot of things. The ban was coming. I was just waiting for Mars Piggy to get unbanned because Dynamic Paul and Mars were chatting while Mars was banned because he was trying to get him unbanned. But then in the Discord he said, "Oh, Mask is Ricky," so it's clearly being a snake. So I'm just like, this is weird. Why does he think Mask is Ricky, but is chatting to him, trying to get him unbanned? Doesn't that mean he wants Ricky unbanned? The logic made no sense. And when I told him I would ask Mask questions, he was just like, "No, don't unban him. Why do you want to ask him questions?" It's like he didn't want me to ask Mask questions. Why would he not want me to do that? Was he worried that Mars would say something that would incriminate him? Like I felt the whole thing was just very fishy. But look, listen, 3 streams the last 3 days. They have been much better for me personally without Dynamic Pool here. Dynamic Pool's not here. Mr. Cat's not here. Mask was here yesterday. He was not any trouble. It was perfectly fine. It was just a regular chatter in the chat. Suddenly the streams are better, at least for me. I don't know about you guys. You guys have your own experience of the stream. But for me personally, I'm enjoying the streams more. Apart from Hawthorn losing, that's not nice. Not for me anyway. I know it's nice for some of you, obviously. I know Hawthorn are one of the most hated clubs in Australia. I think maybe only Collingwood are hated more. Maybe Carlton, but so I completely get that. I completely understand why the chat would laugh at that. But obviously I'm a Hawthorn fan, so I'm here for the suffering apparently. But yeah, so I've checked all the team's fixture list from 5th to 9th, and we have got the hardest one. Not to make excuses, but we have got the hardest one. Again, Adelaide away, Brisbane away, Collingwood. We need to win the other 3 100%. We got Port Adelaide and Tasmania next, then we got Carlton at MCG. We need to win both. Make sure things are all good there. If we lose even one of those, oh boy, are we in trouble. We don't want to go to Adelaide after not winning both of those games. We don't want that. After Adelaide, it is Collingwood. Then it's Melbourne at the G. Another game that we really should win. He scammed you of some money. He wanted to go to games, then suddenly blocked you. Oh, that's weird. I knew there was something up with him. Well, I just thought, oh, he's just, you know. But I thought he was cool, but I guess he wasn't. And you guys went to games together, right? You went to some games together. What was he like then? As you've noticed, I've not gone off stream yet because obviously I am not working today, so it's nice. If I was working today as well, I would have had to go to work at 3/4 time. But that would have been a favour for me because I would have not had to sit through that horrible last quarter for Hawthorn. Wait, hang on. Wait, I just realised. So I said the round where the Sydney Derby, Western Derby, and Q Clash in the same round. The Adelaide Showdown is the same round as that. He's very vocal. Interesting. That bro, look at this. It's just this is. Hang on. Flipping. Look. We got Sydney Derby. Wait, let me just. That doesn't really matter anyway. Sydney Derby, Q Clash, Western Derby, Adelaide Showdown, and Richmond Collingwood. How's the fixture decided? It's not random, is it? 3 of these on the same day as well. That's crazy. That's cool. Look at that, 5:10 a.m. Nice UK times for Sunday games, yeah? I'm actually working next weekend as well. But, yeah, so I missed the showdown after three-quarter time. That's annoying. Thursday and Friday. Yeah, okay. Round 20 will be fun. Okay, well, that is all. So yeah, the playing time of your life at Optus Stadium. So thank you all for watching. I'm very excited for the rest of the season. I'm also very excited for this month and next month. I got a lot to share with you guys. Some movies obviously coming out they might know about, and some big changes happening that are referencing Stupid Idiots. And I'm gonna go on holiday end of August as well. Like after round 24, the weekend after, I'm also on holiday as well. I think I come back the Wednesday before finals week 1. So just a day before, I think. That's when I come back. And I think I'm at the Tuesday, actually. Yeah. So I look forward to sharing that with you as well, along with AFL towards the end of the season and finals content. But yeah, July and August are big months for me personally, so I look forward to sharing that across this channel and the vlog channel, of course. It's already started, obviously, because I went to the British Grand Prix F1 last week. I also look forward to sharing with you my next Australia trip, which is going to be hopefully in May next year. So I'm waiting for the fixture list to be announced, and on top of that, I can't book holidays at my new work. I say new, I've been there since last July now, so it's almost been a year, but it still feels like I'm new there. I'm not allowed to book holidays there for the year until January, so I've got to wait till January and then book holidays for the whole year. It's kind of long, that part, but I want to travel to Australia in May. So I want to visit Lucky Bay, which is in WA, but you got to fly to Esperance Airport, which is not international. The only flights in and out of there are from Perth. So I got to fly to Perth, then fly to Esperance. I also visit Darwin for 5 days, and hopefully it'll be on a weekend, so I can, because Gold Coast are playing Darwin 2 times. I shouldn't have said every year anyway. So I want to time it right so I can watch the Gold Coast game in Darwin and also explore Darwin, because that's the last region of Australia I want to explore. I've explored everything else. It's just Darwin that's left. There's other things to explore, of course, I've not been to, I've not seen, but in terms of like my bucket list of Australia, Darwin is the last place to tick off. So I want to do that while also combining it with a Gold Coast game. I also want to watch a game at the SCG for the first time. That's the last stadium I want to tick off. I've still not seen GMHBA and Ballarat, but like they're not, like, for me they're not bucket list, even though I would like to visit. SCG though, I want to see a game there, so I want to try and combine that as well with the Darwin trip. And I'm not 100% on Melbourne yet. I might not come to Melbourne next year, but we will see. We will see. But yeah, I look forward to sharing that with you. But even though it's next May, I'm already excited for it. Even though I've not booked anything, nothing like that. I don't even know what date I'd be going. Don't even know what's happening tomorrow. But yeah, so respect to Freo, but I don't know how we lost to them. Yeah, I mean, we lost to them because we didn't turn up in the last quarter. In the last quarter, Freo turned up and we didn't. That's literally all it is. Freo turned up, we didn't turn up. I think we managed the game well enough the first 3 quarters, considering how it was. It was fairly low scoring, not too low scoring, but there weren't that many goals in each quarter. We managed the game pretty well. Last quarter, we didn't play, and Freo did. And there was points in that game where it was like chaotic. Like there was a lot of chaos throughout that game, but like we made so many errors. Game possession away too much. We're too sloppy. Kept slipping. Freo thrived in that chaos as well, and that helped. So it is what it is. But yeah, we shall see. Yeah, I'll try and see what I can, because I haven't properly, like, I kind of have like a draft plan of it. But maybe if I go to Darwin and then I go to the SCG, it could be separate rounds. So I could also come to Melbourne in between or after, depending on like maybe the Sydney game's on Thursday, for example. It needs to line up well. It needs to line up really well. Like, what if there's a Gold Coast game on Thursday and a game in Sydney on Sunday? Then I can fly to Darwin earlier in the week, explore it, and then fly to Sydney and catch a Sydney game, then fly to Melbourne. I don't know. There's a lot of things we could do, but there's no guarantees I'm coming to Melbourne, but there's also a chance I will. It depends. I'm just trying to think about, like, I got to see the fixture list first for next year, which won't be until like November. But yeah, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. I'll be live next week, so there will be no Saturday stream next week. Just so you know. It's not because, well, I mean, the games are Carlton, Melbourne, West Coast, Richmond. So first of all, there's nothing huge there anyway. But there's different reasons for it. I've got something to do next Saturday, and I would earlier have streamed if Hawthorn were playing. And Hawthorn are playing, but not a night game. They're playing very early on Saturday. So next week, the streams will be just Essendon GWS and Brisbane Western Bulldogs, which is huge, of course. That's 2nd versus 8th. So that's going to have some big ramifications. Collingwood, Freo and Adelaide Gold Coast is both on Sunday next week. That's pretty damn insane. So, yeah. Hawks Port game next. Yeah, we need to win that. We really bad need to win that. So I look forward to it, but I'm a little terrified after that loss. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good day, and see you later.